Okay, I know the college football game is over, but did you see how badly the hotels were fleecing people for just one night? Look at this, like over $1,000 a night. And I live in the metro Atlanta area. I know exactly where these hotels are. They're not even super close. They're like over a mile walk away. They still had the gall to charge people over $1,000 for a night. What got me thinking was I had a friend that went to the game and he, like me, is a points guy, so he didn't fork over that much money for his room. I want to show you another example of how tremendous value it can be when you transfer your points to the hotel instead of going through a portal, because if you went through the portal, you were still going to pay that $1,000 rate. Instead, if you go to my favorite hotel brand for value, Hyatt, look at that, 12,000 points per night. That's all it would have taken. And for a point of reference, 12,000 points when you cash it out for cash is only $120. So $120 or 1,000, make your choice. I also want to point this kind of thing out to people who say, well, maybe I don't travel that much. I don't need to go the other side of the world. What about just cool events around the country, right? Maybe you want to go see your favorite team play somewhere. Maybe a big concert is happening, but it's not close to your area. Believe you me, when the show is big enough, the hotels always jack up the cash prices. But what they can't do most of the time is also jack up the points. Those stay relatively fixed depending on the season. So it's just something else to keep in mind if you've always kind of been on the fence and say, I don't really need a travel card. It never hurts to have a stash of points. Usually at the very least, you can always cash out if you have an emergency. Or what I like to do is just try to live my best life without spending too much out of pocket. And in the example like I just showed you, you're able to do that, right? You may have to pay a lot of money for the ticket, but at least you don't have to worry about the airfare or the hotel, and you can enjoy yourself a little bit. If you're not sure what kind of cards to get, always feel free to reach out. Otherwise, just follow along to get the most out of your credit cards.